watch this video, and then we'll talk a little, and then we'll watch another video, and then we're gonna talk some more.
Did you guys see that Emery started involving her husband in her content, and it is not going well at all? Not even a one bit. She did not expect it to go south that quick. And just to be clear, he's not making like outrageous remarks that we would see here as red flags. Like, he's not going and being outright jerk and an asshole. He's really subtle about it. It's the little remarks and the little jokes that he makes together with his personality and the tone that makes it seem like he's just completely disinterested and dismissive. He just has the tone and the personality of someone who would make fun of a girl for having her period. So when she pulls out a tampon, he's going to be like, oh, what is that? It's a white and it's a stick and it has a string attached to it and it just looks like it's gross. Yes. And this is why the dating period is important, because that's the time you take to notice whether someone's going to, at least, the very least, be respectful of the things that you like, your hobbies, your interests. He's been with you for 5 months and he's never asked you what a makeup brush looks like. He had to be making those little funny jokes about it during your video. But if you have kids with him, you have a girl and she likes to do makeup and she likes to do hair and she likes to play with things that he's never seen before, he's going to be acting that way? Because I don't think that's really a good look.
So I saw that video first, and it made me want to find the video, like at least one of the videos that she was talking about, because I noticed that in like scrolling through TikToks, that comments were seeming to be muted or like removed or limited. And I was like, ooh, I want to hop onto here to see like what the original content is and how, if there's anything that could have been skewed, anything that, I mean, I know this is not, but I was like, I want to see how bad it actually is. So I found it, and here it is.
It is Emery Lane husband right here. We are doing a blind reaction video today for makeup tutorials. He was starting off with a headband. Okay, very cute. Good morning. Man, glue on the eyebrows has to be so uncomfortable to go around with all day. But then again, women don't complain about anything, you know? I've seen men do backflips in heels, and yet I always hear about that. Man, she is good looking, even without the makeup. Okay, busting out the tape. Okay, put some wings on those eyes. What are we doing here? I didn't know the Venn diagram of office supplies and makeup was Scotch tape, but I digress. Does that not get like all mushy in your eyes when when it goes back into when it all wrinkles up in your sockets or whatever? It's supposed to be some high quality makeup. So, you know, I'm really starting to appreciate the tape now. You know, I've been seeing a lot of ladies walking around with these wings that freaking look like they're going Super Saiyan at the mall or something on a Tuesday. It's like subtle. Subtle is good. Ooh, that looks really good though. See, I'm actually gonna say, you know, listen, unpopular opinion with eyebrows. Don't brush upwards. Right here, I mean, just straight back. It all goes in a straight line. And also, I'm gonna say, you don't need to fill them. You don't need to fill them. Okay, this is more a question of makeup than anything else, but it's like, I think she put 3 different things under her eyes, and again, do they not make a makeup that's just single coat? Again, I can't say I use a lot of makeup, but you know, you'd think they'd come up with, oh, there's number 4. Okay, unless they're all doing something different, and then I'll just feel silly. That's fine. Yeah, I always feel bad for women, because it seems like men have the best eyelashes that you'll ever see. Now, they never do them, but if you ever see a dude with, I don't even know what that's called, some eyebrow makeup, I know it's not liner, but when he does his lashes, ooh, it's just one of those hard things in life, you know. Women just got thin eyelashes. So you putting on lip stuff just makes me want to kiss you. So I got the base coat and the gloss. Wow, what an efficient bottle. I don't know what that is. She doesn't smell like anything, so it's not perfume, right? Was that like the finishing move of my spritz and done? Just throw a little the overall gloss, my gloss coat. Just
You know, I watched it before. This isn't my first time watching it. I saw that before, and it hit. I think we all got our daily dose of birth control, is what I'm saying. You could put the pills down today. So now that we've got the full context, I hopped into the comment section of the first lady that we saw, and I saw this. I believe he didn't want a wife. He wanted a stepmom for his kids. OMG, I didn't think from that perspective. Didn't put it past him. He found a babysitter for his kids. That man don't like her. Never liked her. And she couldn't tell that he didn't like her, probably because she just really wanted to be married, to have a husband, to find a booga to call her own. And I could see how, to some people, this kind of problematic man could be more insidious in a way that people think, oh, well, he wasn't overtly mean. He wasn't overtly in a larger than life kind of problem. But I don't see it that way. I think that this kind of mean is just as large, but in a different shape, because she has a large social media platform. She's been doing this probably before they got together. In the very least, she's had this passion for like the entire time that he's known her. And she decided to try and integrate him into her space, as unfortunately so many women do. And in doing so, he made a mockery of her art, of her self expression, of not just her face and her features, but also the people that follow her, which I'm assuming are primarily women and femmes, talking about, and then tried to give them suggestions that were incredibly condescending. Basically, what is the point? Like, and a lot of people think, oh, well, men just say things, they just do things, they don't really think about them. No, there's a reason why he did those things. We need to stop infantilizing them. They are full grown men. In the same way that you are a full grown person, he is a full grown man. And sure, he might not be able to have the big boy words to explain why he's doing them, but he is doing that for a reason. He is undermining her following. He is undermining her physically, and he's making these snide comments. And I think of it as more as a death by 1,000 cuts, right? Some are deeper than others, but it's giving death by 1,000 cuts. And I'm sure that this is just the first time that the people that follow this lady have seen it, but she's probably all cut up from head to toe. Ladies, femmes, people that are interested in dating men, hear me, hear me. If you are dating somebody, if you are married to somebody, if you are seriously engaged with somebody who you think about how you felt about yourself before you met them, and you feel significantly worse about not even significant, if you feel worse about yourself by any degree, it could be boop boop, it could be boop boop. If you feel worse about yourself after having met them, then the only thing that has changed in the equation is you brought them into the picture. And you might not, once again, which is why I have such a big passion, and I care so much about women and femmes getting in touch with their intuition, because I have a video about it up here if you're curious about it. But getting in touch with that, so that way we don't gaslight ourselves into staying in situations that trigger old traumas. Like, ooh, he's saying these things because putting words in his mouth. Oh, he's reacting in this way, and maybe I could fix him. Maybe I could save him. Oh, he reminds me of my insert problematic family member, friend, person in your life, boss, whatever, here, right? Let him go. Let him go. We have to put the mask on ourselves before we can save anybody else, and we cannot save anybody else in real life. On an airplane, maybe you might be able to save a baby. In real life, in day-to-day, that is a full-grown man with 2 hands. He could put the mask on himself. If she's trying to save a book. So what does this look like to me? It looks like he is poking holes in her mask and letting the oxygen out little by little. And maybe it's like that crab situation where you slowly turn up the heat on a bowl, not a bowl, on like a pot of crabs, and they don't really feel like they're boiling, but if you throw it in hot, they jump right out. Maybe it's that. Either way, get out. That is all for now. Please type your thoughts away in the comment section. But I'm going to talk to you later. Bye-bye.